If you want to win, you don't need to be the smartest. And a lot of times, you don't even need to be the best. You just need to be that fucking guy that never gives up. And we all know that one person that no matter what you throw at them, no matter how many times you knock them down, they're going to get up and they're going to stand in glory and in honor and face their issues head on. That guy, that is the guy you need to be.
But do not get comfortable. Not there yet. When you get there, you're going to know when you got there. But you cannot get comfortable.
You're 22 at the height of your capabilities, the height of your energy. You heal like Wolverine. It is Friday. Are you making money? What are you doing? Oh, there's this band. I really want to see this band. I guess you just deserve to lose, friend.
You don't start things and not finish them. You don't quit. It's easy to give up. It's the easiest thing in the world to do. All right, man, I'm done. There's nothing that comes out of quitting besides knowing that you didn't finish.
The easiest thing in life is to give up. The hardest thing is to keep going, but we have to.
People give up right before they get what they've always wanted to get. People quit.
The biggest mistake a person can do right now, no matter in which situation you are, is to give up.
If you quit now, you're gonna fucking be a loser your entire life.
If you give up on your dreams, what do you have left? Nothing.
If someone prays for patience, you think God gives them patience? Or does he give them the opportunity to be patient? If they prayed for courage, does God give them courage, or does he give them opportunities to be courageous? If someone prayed for the family to be closer, do you think God zaps them with warm, fuzzy feelings? Or does he give them opportunities to love each other?
Stop breaking promises to yourself. When you say, I'm going to wake up tomorrow at 7 a.m., and when the option comes to hit the snooze button, don't do it. There's one win that you've got for the day. That's action.
You didn't try at all. I did it. With all of the pain I went through and all the problems I had, while also fighting and becoming a kickboxing world champion, I still managed to do it. You started at a higher bracket than me. You started from a middle income at home. Your dad you had food. I didn't have food and I was a world champion. How did you fail so massively?
God made you different. Just go be different. You get paid to be different. People pay you to be different. Weird people make money. Regular people don't make money. Regular people make regular money. If God made you exceptional, go be exceptional at whatever it is. That's how you become. People pay for expertise. They pay for exceptional people. They don't pay regular people. If you focus in on being regular, you're gonna have a regular life. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you aspire to something more than regular, you got to go be extraordinary. The difference between ordinary people and extraordinary people is one word: extra. If you put extra on top of ordinary, you become extraordinary. You ain't got to be like everybody else.
You know, it's going to be a lot of people out there that don't like what you're doing. They're going to call you weird. They ain't going to understand it. They're going to hate on you. But as long as you like what you're doing, that's all that matters. Keep doing you.
I'm going to say something very logical to you people at home. And if you're stupid, you're not going to understand it. But if you're smart, it's not that difficult a concept. There is no light without dark. 5,000 years ago, the Chinese drew yin and yang for a reason. They are linked. They go together. There is no such thing as a successful person without a failure. Without the failures, there's no success. You need both. For there to be winners, there has to be losers.
Stop telling your visions to other people, because they're not going to see it. Why you think you keep imagining opening a business? Why you keep imagining graduating, getting a better job? Why do you keep imagining buying a house? Why do you keep imagining driving a really nice car? Why do you keep imagining getting rich one day? Why do you keep imagining that? Because God is talking to you. He's showing you something that he has for you.
Like I always say, like I thank God for everything he put me through. So everything I go through, just look for like what God trying to tell me in every situation. And God already knew I was gonna be in this position. That was the way for me to like learn certain traits because I need them in my today's life.
But the real answer to your question is that when it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life. And that I can't do.
But before you can ever reach anything, you have to believe it. You don't just mistakenly become great at something. If you don't have the mindset that you're the best ever, you failed already.
If you're a man and you're not trying to become rich and powerful, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your time. If you're not dedicated, you don't have the motivation, if you're not prepared to do whatever it takes to get to the top, I don't know what the fuck you're doing with your life. But I promise you, although the climb is difficult, it's arduous, yeah, sure. It's gonna hurt on the way up. But it's worth it.
At the end of every day, you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, did I get better today? If the answer is yes, and you do that for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, how much better are you gonna be? Are you getting better every single day? That's the question, right? And it's just taking small steps. You don't try to get it all done in one day, in 1 week, in 1 year. It's the process of getting better every day and doing that for a period of years that then create the masterpiece.
I promise you, once you start winning, it is so easy to keep winning. It's almost impossible to lose. You can start to win on a Monday, and you can be one of life's winners by Sunday. It can happen that quickly if you're prepared to do the work.
I used to think that there was something wrong with me, when in reality, I just didn't understand what the nature of being exceptional meant. To be exceptional means that you are the exception. It means that you are not normal. And so it's normal for normal people to find you abnormal if you do things that are not normal. Don't let people who have mediocre goals deter you from taking actions that make you great, because it makes you different.
The hardest thing to do is start. You have all these ideas, and everyone has an idea, but it's really about executing the idea and building the idea and attracting other people to help you work on the idea. That is the biggest challenge. But the way to begin is to get the idea out of your head, draw it out, talk about it, program it if you're a programmer, or make it if you're building something.
If you're always making the best move, and very rarely making the worst move, it's pretty hard to lose. It's player versus player out here. The world is about winners and losers, and everyone is competing against each other. You are competing against me, I'm competing against you, you're competing against your friends. You want $1, so does everyone else. You want that hot girl, so does everyone else. You want that house, so does everyone else. What's amazing is the things you want, the main reason you want them is because other people want them. So you can show off that you have it and they don't. It is competition. It's kind of like the age-old adage. If a tiger's chasing 10 people, you don't have to be the fastest. You just have to be faster than the slowest guy, because he's fucked. So considering that a lot of people are constantly making the wrong moves, if you can just start to make the right moves most of the time, you'll see exactly how easy life will be.
I ain't comparing myself to nobody, it's just the thought and the ambition I got. Like, I'm gonna be the best, I'm gonna be the biggest. Not even saying I'm gonna be better than you or bigger than you, I just, for me, like, I'm the biggest me.
It's gonna work out. In the end, I'm gonna win. I may not understand the path there. It may get tricky at some points, but in this simulation, in the end, I win the game. Even if it looks like I lost, I still win. So if you approach life that way, it gives you a degree of confidence that allows you to take the brave choice.
What are you willing to sacrifice, and what are you willing to give up to find every bit of who you are as a human being?
Don't let what you are stop you from being what you could be.
List all the things that you aren't willing to give up for the dreams that you have, and that is what the person who will beat you is willing to give up.
Hey, guess what? It's going to be the hardest thing you ever did.
To be able at any moment to sacrifice what you are for what you will become.
I can describe this in one word, all about sacrifice.
anything in your life, you better believe one of the ingredients gonna be sacrifice.
To get anything of value, you have to sacrifice.
This is dreams we're talking about. We're talking about dreams.
It will cost you everything.
You want to be great? You need to sacrifice. And the more painful the sacrifice, the greater you'll be.
Accept that all of your heroes are full of it. Your heroes aren't gods, they're just regular people who got particularly good at one thing by sacrificing literally everything else.
Dreams require sacrifices.
What are you willing to forgo?